Howdy folks, Big Ankovich here. It is day 3 of the November Carnivore Challenge here in the awesome autumn. And we're going to head straight into the daily videos here on Big Ankovich on health. Okay, so how did day 3 go? Well, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm feeling like I'm getting even better. I'm less tempted to eat stuff that I shouldn't be. I'm getting over the fact that I was eating all the time, all day long for the last week. And today I got up and I waited a little bit before I ate my first meal. I gave myself a little bit of time. I thought that might help if I came home still feeling kind of full, so I waited. But I don't know, after I'd been at work for a couple hours, I went and I warmed up my first meal, which was a bowl of ground beef, a pound of ground beef. And then about 4 hours later, I did the second pound of ground beef. And that was my food for the day. I did also eat a little bit of fat trimmings. I have some beef fat that I got from the store over the weekend that I fried up into fat fries, and I ate some of that, not a whole lot, but I ate some fat fries, and that was pretty much it. That's what I had for my food. I didn't do a whole lot of walking while I was at work. Got some. I think I got 4,000 steps in while I was at work, and then when I got home, I got out there and I hit the trails and I was hoofing it all over town. I got myself another 10,000 steps to add up to 14,000 steps for the day. So that is a pretty good number. And yeah, I'm starting to feel good. I don't know if it's going to start doing it. Sadly, I woke up late this morning. I forgot to change my alarm. I was supposed to go in a little bit earlier than I usually do. And I woke up late. I woke up at my normal time, and so I had to rush out the door. So I forgot to weigh myself. So I don't even know if this stuff is working yet, if it's making a difference. I hope so. I hope we'll start to see some, some progress on the scale, because I went way up during October and I need to get way back down, and I'm not fasting, so that's going to be tough too. I won't lose weight as fast if I'm not fasting. That was always my kind of a crutch. I could lose weight, I could do a bunch of stupid stuff and then lose some of that weight back off real quick. And I had to, roller coaster of a weight chart every month. And so we'll see what it's like this time around instead. I'm interested to find out. All right, let's head over and see how Marshall's doing today.
Hey everybody, Marshall Latham here for day number 3 of November. We're still continuing this awesome autumn. Today was Monday. Today was a work day, and I ended up, I had planned to go to lunch with my team. One of my guys is leaving. He's going to go work somewhere else, and I have a newer guy that started. And so I figured, it's a good time for us all to go out and have lunch. And so, of course, we went to an awesome barbecue place, and I had 2 orders of brisket. Well, it was a 2-meat plate, but both of my meats were brisket, and that was really tasty. And it's good enough where, a lot of people smother everything in barbecue sauce, and I do like barbecue sauce, but of course I'm trying to stay away from that. So, but this brisket is good enough. You don't need the barbecue sauce. You don't need anything else. The brisket itself tastes pretty good. And so, yeah, I enjoyed my lunch, enjoyed spending time with my coworkers, with my team. And so that was good. That was a successful outing. And, but it was pre-planned. So I knew what was coming up, for breakfast time, I guess you could say. I had some bacon, some pre-cooked bacon that I had left over from the weekend. And, that was pretty tasty. When I came home, my wife had some pork ribs cooking in the crock pot all day long. And so I spooned some stuff out of there, or grabbed some stuff out of there, and filled a bowl and had that for dinner. And that was really tasty. That was really good. Just, falling off the bone, literally. And yeah, enjoyed my pork ribs. Pretty good. And there's leftovers for future days, but we'll see I'll probably be the one that ends up finishing those off. I typically am. People really like it when it's fresh out of the crock pot, but they typically don't have leftovers for that. But that's fine. That's more for me. So that works out. I was really busy today. I didn't get a chance to leave the office to take a walk, and I didn't do a lot of stuff around the plant. But I did have to stop off at Walmart on the way home and pick up a few items. And so I decided I would use that as my indoor track. And I got my items in my little basket, and then I walked around Walmart a little bit, all the way around the long store, or the big store. So that was a good walk for me, and it counts, man. It counts. Who cares if it's a Walmart? I haven't found a mall yet to walk through the mall like those mall walkers do, but hey, that's not a bad idea either. It was nice enough today. I mean, it was cloudy and a little bit cool, but it would have been a really good day to walk outside. But yeah, I just didn't have the opportunity to do that today. So Walmart's good enough, man. Whatever it takes. Just got to keep going and make this month count, make this week count. So that's what I'm doing. And back to you, Big.
There you go, Marshall. That's what I'm talking about. Walking around Walmart totally counts. It totally counts. Walking around anywhere totally counts. Doesn't matter if it's indoors or outdoors. Doing it indoors sometimes really helps. I'm sure, where you're at, you'll get snow come winter, and it won't be easy to get out and do a walk around the neighborhood, but there's plenty of spaces indoors that you can walk. You could go to Walmart, or like I've said before, you could just do it in your own house. What I do sometimes is I just walk in a circle. I'll walk to my study, and then back, turn around, come back out, go through the living room and into the kitchen, go around the island in the kitchen, come back, go back to the study, and go back and forth. Just a little loop. It's 50 steps tops per loop, but just do that, a bunch of times, and next thing you know, you've got 1,000 steps, and you keep doing it and keep doing it. And you've got your audiobook or something like that. Just put that in your headphones and walk around if you're bored. I mean, you're not getting neat scenery, but that's not really what you're doing it for, right? And you don't get neat scenery at the Walmart. I guess you can kind of look at what they are selling, but for the most part, it's the same old boring stuff. But it matters. Like I was saying yesterday, it means it's in your mindset, in your heart. You are a health conscious person at heart when you do that. So just keep it up. Do it every day. You got this. You're killing it. Go Marshall. All right, folks. We'll see you next time on Big Ankovich on Health.